In November of 2023, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker became parents to a boy named Rocky 13. The joyful pair is overjoyed to share their first photographs of their newborn child, Rocky, since Kardashian has already posted images of herself cradling the infant on Instagram. The couple is overjoyed to share these photographs. On the other hand, it is possible that her son, Rain Disick, whom she had with her ex-husband, Scott Disick, would not be very excited about this new sibling. The following is what a parenting specialist has disclosed. Rain Disick, the son of Kourtney Kardashian, may perceive Rocky, her new baby, as a threat. This possibility cannot be ruled out. Rocky is an adopted child by the Kardashian family. From this point on, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker are considered to be members of the group of people who are parents. Due to her relationship with Scott Disick, Mason, Rain, and Penelope are the three more children Kardashian has to her credit. The youngsters in question are her other offspring. Because Barker is connected to Shanna Moakler, Alabama, London, and Atiana De La Hoya, his stepdaughter, have come into life due to this link or relationship. In November 2023, Kardashian and Barker became parents to a kid named Rocky 13. Kardashian was cited as claiming that the transition from being pregnant to being pregnant with Rocky was not an easy one for her. This statement was made during an interview with Vogue. The couple concluded they would want to take a break from their in vitro fertilization (IVF) procedures to spend their wedding vacation in Portofino. Even though they had already started trying to conceive using these methods, they chose this nevertheless. Almost immediately after that, Kardashian became pregnant with her child. "We simply became pregnant organically," Kardashian claimed in an interview with Vogue. "We had no medical intervention. The feeling that I went through is indescribable and cannot be adequately described. Initially, I was taken aback. Then I had an overpowering sensation of delight. Then I grew apprehensive. And finally, I got to the point where I became scared. Nevertheless, I also recalled that I was feeling thankful at the same time." As a result of his refusal to give the cameras the middle finger in January 2024, Rain Kardashian, who is 9 years old and the son of Kardashian, has become a superstar. Kendall Kardashian is the mother of Rain Kardashian, who is her son. While everyone was concentrating their attention on Rocky, born in January of 2024, this event occurred before everyone else's attention was focused on Rocky. A parenting expert was interviewed by The Sun, who said Rain's conduct is most likely prompted by the alleged threat of a new child. This information was provided by the parenting specialist. The parenting specialist who was in charge of conducting the interview. An informed woman named Kirsty Ketley has said, "Rain's flipping the bird could be a sign of him having had enough." This statement was made by an educated individual. Kourtney believes it is of the utmost importance to make time for him, particularly because the house has recently been crammed with activity. To foster a connection between the two, it is equally important for him to get to know and be acquainted with Rocky. Undoubtedly, it is of the utmost importance for Rain to be aware that his newly discovered half-brother does not present any threat to him. According to the expert, the new child's birth signifies an acknowledgement that Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick have reached the end of their journey together as a pair. This is the completion of their journey together. In the capacity of a couple following the birth of their son, Rain, Kourtney Kardashian referred to him by a different name throughout the following period. In her statement, she said that this choice was made because it didn't work out. According to parenting expert Kirsty Ketley, who was featured in The Sun, it is likely that Rain Disick is having a difficult time embracing the thought that his parents will never be able to come together to form a single happy family. This assumption is based on the idea being difficult to embrace. A question was posed to Ketley on the possibilities. It is of the highest significance that the child be aware that Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker are creating their own blended family in the absence of Scott Disick. This is the replacement for the family that Scott Disick was a part of. Having a new half-sibling can be the last acknowledgement that the parent-child relationship is over, Ketley said in an interview with reporters. It's time for your child to move on with their life. There is a potential that Rocky's arrival had the effect of increasing feelings that were already in conflict. This is something that deserves consideration. Not only should Kourtney give her children some space, but it is also necessary for Travis to step in, interfere, and take action in this situation. Every youngster must be made aware that Travis continues to consider them. The significance of this cannot be overstated. Kourtney suggested to the Sun that Kardashian spend more time with Reign while they were spending time together in private. The objective of this action was to make certain that Reign could feel supported during this change, and it was performed with that intention in mind. When the mother is requested to explain why his conduct is impolite, she is forced to explain the shenanigans that her child participates in with his middle finger. Immediately after that, the knowledgeable individual continued, Kourtney will understand exactly how it feels to be in the spotlight, but this behavior can escalate quickly. It was a lovely experience for Reign Disick when she finally met her newest brother once she had the opportunity to do so. In the days leading up to the birth of their child together, Reign Disick expressed her excitement over the approaching arrival of the child that Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker are expecting. The following is a quote by Reign that was reported in Us Weekly. I'm going to teach him how to play Call of Duty, Fortnite, and Black Ops 3, Zombies Chronicles. I am curious about what will happen in my life if I am given the role of a sister. In no uncertain terms, compared to the other pupils at her school, she has the potential to develop into a wonderful individual. Despite an episode of The Kardashians, Reign would want to suggest a name that might be given to a kid. Despite this, it is not hard to see the rationale behind removing the sequence from the program for whatever reason. Deez is the correct name for him, Big is the middle name, and Nuts is the last name. Reign, the joke you tell about Deez Big Nuts is just amazing.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon